Hello friends, operator Starsky with a daily update from Kyiv, Ukraine. Today is day 495 of the terrorist Russian invasion. It was reported that 13 Iranian strike drones were intercepted in Ukraine overnight. Also today, the air defense of Ukraine is celebrating its holiday. Since the start of the invasion, it was predicted that the Russian terrorists were gonna crush the Ukrainian air defense in several days and set up their air dominance, which never happened because the Russian army was heavily overestimated. Also, it was just reported that today another Russian Ka-52 Alligator, the invincible flying tank, was shot down by the Ukrainian defenders in the South Ukraine. Yesterday, on the flank near Bakhmut, the Russian invaders attempted several failed counterattacks near Minkivka and Bogdanivka, and another failed attempt happened in Avdiivka and another one in Mariinka. Traditionally, for the Russian invaders, those failed attacks mean more eliminated orcs and destroyed tanks. Yesterday, the Russian invaders lost approximately 600 men, 5 tanks, 11 armored vehicles, and 36 artillery systems and MLRS, according to the General Staff of Ukraine. Victoria Amelina, the Ukrainian writer wounded during the Russian strike on pizzeria in Kramatorsk, died in hospital at the age of 37. Her condition, despite being complicated, seemed stabilized, but unfortunately her injuries were too complex and heavy. During the strike, Victoria had a meeting with the Colombian journalists at the restaurant that was hit. During the Russian invasion, she documented the Russian atrocities and war crimes together with the human rights organization Truth Hounds. The International Center for the Prosecution of the Crime of Aggression against Ukraine has opened in The Hague, Netherlands. The center is supported by the European Union and the US, and its main objective is to prosecute the criminals responsible for the invasion of Ukraine. We're expecting to see a lot of the Russian terrorists behind the bars in the future. Of course, it will happen. Radovan Karadzic can confirm. Slobodan Milosevic, not so much because he's dead. Former Russian heroes, terrorist organization Wagner, fell a victim to the Russian repressions. Their ads were removed all across the terrorist federation. It was also reported that the PMC's flags were removed and torn at the Russian cemeteries. It seems that the obedient Russian society will soon forget about the Wagnerites completely. And this individual became the loser of the year. His name is Kostya Dolgov, a Russian propagandist who started working for Wagner several weeks before the failed coup. In his recent video, the dude is nagging that the interview with Prigozhin was removed everywhere in the Russian media, and he shared his plans to stop blogging completely. What a terrible loss for the blogging community. Anyways, my name is Operator Starsky. As always, be safe.